Hello. Everyone knows, at least if you've been watching my videos, you're bound to know that I think the new Jedi Order series is a great story in the Star Wars universe. It truly transformed the expanded universe. Before the new Jedi Order came along, it was mostly about the Rebels versus the Empire. Now that alone is a great concept. It had a lot of good stories, but it was mostly just about Rebels against Empire. So I think the new Jedi Order, it transformed the Star Wars galaxy as a whole. The Yuuzhan War, it opened up so many new possibilities, and so many new characters came into it, and we got to see their stories, and it just expanded the expanded universe as a whole. And I think that was great. Truly was. During the new Jedi Order, we saw so many changes and so many character deaths and so many introductions of new characters that it truly changed everything. It changed everything, and personally I think it changed things for the better. Now, the new Jedi Order series has been controversial, should we say, among Star Wars fans, but personally I think that the Star Wars universe has benefited greatly from the new Jedi Order. Now, there is a comic series set during the time of New Jedi Order called Star Wars Invasion, and I have the series right here. Graphic novel 1, 2, and 3. Now, I would show you more, but unfortunately, it's only just these 3. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Unfortunately, at this moment in time, Star Wars Invasion is kind of like in a state of limbo. There hasn't been a new issue released for quite a few years now, and I think that's truly sad. It really is. Now, there is some hope that it might carry on because the series has never been officially cancelled, but there are no plans to, at this moment in time, to release future issues. And I think the way they ended the story in Star Wars Invasion, at the end of this graphic novel here, it was such a huge cliffhanger. They didn't really resolve much. So it gave every indication that there was going to be another issue. I'm just praying that there will be another issue. Take, for example, Star Wars Crimson Empire 3. Now, Crimson Empire 3, we were supposed to get ages ago. But initially it was cancelled. But years later, we actually finally got it. They released it. Even after it was cancelled initially, they actually released it some years later. And I'm hoping something similar will happen to Star Wars Invasion. Because, like I said, it's been a few years since we had the last issue of this comic series. So I'm hoping that, well, whatever's going on now, it'll be resolved and we'll actually get some new issues. Now, I know it's maybe foolish to think that just because Star Wars Crimson Empire got its conclusion, we will get a conclusion of this, but, we can all hope, can't we? But what is this series about? What is Star Wars Invasion about? Well, obviously it's about the Yuuzhan War, but it focuses on a certain family that is just torn apart by this great conflict. It's absolutely torn apart, and there are certain revelations about certain members of this particular family that are so mind-blowing, it makes you want to tear out your hair and scream to the heavens, please, 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 don't let it end here. Carry it on, please, you cannot end it here, it would be a crime. Keep it going. Or maybe that's just me. No. But seriously, this series is fantastic. If you haven't read this series, please give it a try. It is certainly worth your time. And one thing that I will say that is unique to this comic series is that it's got a lot of genuinely funny moments. Now, if you know about the new Jedi Order series, you know it's a pretty dark series. There's a lot of violent there's a lot of violent actions in the new Jedi Order. So the fact that they're actually put some nice, light-hearted, humorous moments in this is quite an achievement. It's quite an achievement. I think it's good. It kind of sort of relieves the tension now and again. Doesn't put you always in a dark and gloomy mood. It it kind of gives you a few bright spots, which is great. And the artwork in this series is fantastic. It's got this unique art style. The way it shows just the action and the settings, it's truly amazing. It gives you some great images. Imagery, yeah, but it gives you some great imagery into the Star Wars universe at this time. And I can't really stop singing my praises for it, though, because I love this series so much. I look forward to every new issue coming out. And I think it is truly a shame if we'll never get another one. So hopefully we will get a good conclusion to Star Wars Invasion. Hopefully, anyway. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.